Hey everybody, my name is Ben, here with another Equipment Center tutorial. Today we're going to go over the Sennheiser Wireless Kit. First we're going to go through the components, then we'll go through how to use it. Let's take a look. Alright, let's go through the components. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the transmitter and receiver. Now at first glance, these two will look really similar, and I guess in the most simple terms, the main difference is one of them you're going to be plugging your mic into, and the other one you're going to be plugging into whatever you're going to be recording with. And the way to tell the difference is the one that you're going to be plugging your mic into is which is the receiver, has a mic line input at the top as well as the mute on and off switch. And the transmitter is the one that just has the AF out indicator at the top. The transmitter also has the shoe mount adapter to it, which makes it easy to attach it to anything that would have a shoe mount to it, like for example our C100s. The next item that I'm going to go through is the batteries. Now, both the transmitter and the receiver run off of AA batteries, and in the kit we provide 8 PowerX rechargeable batteries with the orange caddies. If you need to recharge them, we also provide a charger with a AC adapter, which all you need to do is plug the AC adapter into the actual charger, plug it into the wall, and it should charge your batteries. So the next components I want to talk about are the CL jack cable and the CL XLR cable. And the XLR cable, which is right here, is going to be what you're going to be primarily using. All of our recorders and mixers have XLR inputs. And so what you do is you would plug this end into the transmitter, like this, and then you would plug this XLR end into whatever you're going to be recording with. Now if you don't have the ability to do that, or if you're all out of XLR inputs, we also provide a CL1 jack cable, which is a line cable. And finally, the last component is the mic itself. And with the mic, it's important to note that it comes with 2 other sort of smaller components, which are the clothing clip and the metal windscreen. Both of these can come off if you want, but they should be connected when you first get the kit. Alright, so the setup for this is pretty simple. All you really need to do is put the batteries into the transmitter and receiver. And just a recommendation, if you're planning on going for a long shoot, I would charge the batteries beforehand if you have the time. They may not always be charged when you first get them. So when looking at the transmitter and receiver, I've already put the batteries in. The only thing that's left to do now is just to turn them on by just hitting this button here for both. And now both of these, both the transmitter and receiver should be synced when you first get this. If they're not, I'll go over how to fix that, but for right now, let's just go into how to plug in the mic. So again, the main difference between the transmitter and the receiver is the transmitter is what you're going to plug into whatever you're recording, and the receiver is going to be what you're going to plug the mic into. So let's plug the mic, which is our small lav mic here, into the receiver. Make sure to twist this so it's more secure. And then we're going to plug our XLR cable with the 1/4" end into our transmitter. And now the final thing to do to make sure that it's working, to make sure that everything's synced, is to check for basic level and response on the camera. To activate the light for both, all you need to do is press one of those buttons, and you'll see here, if I touch the mic, that we are getting a response on the transmitter and on the receiver. So let's say you get the Sennheiser wireless kit and the transmitter and receiver are not synced to the correct frequency. I'll show you how to fix that really quick right here. So you'll notice that both of them are on different frequencies. The receiver is on a frequency of 521.2 and the transmitter is on a frequency of 522.65. You'll also notice that if I touch the mic here, we're not going to get any levels on the transmitter. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to put the receiver to the same frequency as the transmitter. So how we're going to do that is we're going to open up the receiver, We're going to press the set button and until we, and then you can use the scroll buttons here until you reach frequency preset. You're going to want to hit set again. And in order to get into the more specifics of the frequency, you're going to want to hit select again so you can get to the next icon there. You're going to want to bump it up, in this case, one level to 522.65, which is what the same frequency of this is. You're going to want to hit set again so that it stores that frequency number. And then you can hit the on-off switch so that it returns to the main menu. And now, both of these should be synced, and you'll see if I touch the mic here, we will get levels on the transmitter. You can also use the same technique to switch back and forth between different frequencies. If you're on a particular frequency that's noisy or has a lot of interference with it, or that other channels are using as well. Alright, that concludes our tutorial on the Sennheiser wireless kit. If you have any more questions, you can call the cage on the number below, or feel free to stop in for some one-on-one time with the gear. Make sure to smash that like button or subscribe for more videos. We'll see you next time.